Okay, welcome. This kicks off this week our summer series on all things related to the estate planning process. And this week, the topic is 7 ways that you can still leave your family a legacy. Maybe if you don't have large assets or a ton of money. Everyone has an estate that we need to plan for. And today we're going to go through some things tangible, some things intangible that you may have not considered in the estate planning process. First of which is obviously make a plan, right? We need to go through that formal planning process, but also other things, right? Burial arrangements creates lots of stress if that is ignored and left to the children, heirs, or beneficiaries to handle down the road. We've been a part of cases both in the past and currently where that is creating significant strife between children. Personal property, right? You may not have large assets, but who is going to get Grandpa's Purple Heart from his tour in the Korean War? Who is going to receive the firearms in the home? Who's going to receive the precious jewelry from mom or grandma? Those are things that we have seen that money, number one, can't buy. Those sentimental items that could be family heirlooms. And we want to make sure that within the planning process that we have a plan that dictates specifically those sentimental and big ticket items of personal property. Also, planning for end-of-life care decisions. It is not relevant, the net worth or net estate that is at hand, but powers of attorneys, ignoring that and ignoring the planning for this end-of-life care decision that encompasses your life while living creates lots of stress and significant issues if that is ignored. Dovetailing right into our next point is avoiding unnecessary expenses, right? The money and assets that we do have, we want to preserve. If there's real estate, let's transfer that real estate to a living trust to ensure that your beneficiaries are receiving a full step up in basis, but also, and importantly, avoiding the estate administration, that probate process, which creates significant delay and is very expensive to the estate. That is something that can be avoided. But also accounts, bank accounts, retirement accounts, life insurance policies, annuities, and other retirement benefits. Let's make sure that the beneficiaries, number one, are who you want, and number two, that they have been updated. It may have been some significant time. So do a life insurance review, request an illustration, make sure that your beneficiaries are up to date. It doesn't take a lot of time. In fact, it's quite a small amount of effort. But updating these designations can save not only significant expense, but also delay in making sure that those assets go and are distributed to the right individuals. The third way that you can leave a great legacy that you may have not considered is writing a personal letter or leaving a very focused personal video to a child, a grandchild, or other members of beneficiaries or heirs. Personal letters create significant value and they can share stories, give encouragement, and really convey emotion. And these are things that you can't put a price tag on. Leaving an expanded letter to your children, to your grandchildren, leaving a video, right, where you're giving encouragement for when they hit certain milestones in their life, or giving context to your estate planning for how you want the assets to be invested, to be held, how you would like to see your legacy remembered, is really invaluable. And those are things that we can actually assist our clients with in-house as we go through the formal planning process, is also helping them think through what should go in this letter. How should we deliver this video? What are some questions we should be considering? Next is family traditions. Family traditions are a wonderful and lasting legacy. Now, even if you don't have a current family tradition, the only thing that is stopping you, right, is your own imagination. But having these family traditions that maybe you've had from a parent or a grandparent, making those lasting legacy is a big part of the planning process. This is what really helps family cohesion, and it really keeps family strong. Lots of people have family traditions right around Christmas time, around football season. It doesn't matter. Every family's different, but be thinking, what are the family traditions and that legacy that you want to see continued on? Please click the link below for a deeper dive into this week's topic. Again, the blog gives greater insight and context on 7 things that you can leave your family a great legacy, regardless of whatever amount of money you may have, what assets that you have. These are things that everyone should consider. The blog goes into family heirlooms, how to ensure that your family history is carried on. That's something I think lots of families could do a better job at. There's lots of sites now that you can use, such as Ancestry.com and plenty of others. But how can we make sure that those stories of our great grandparents and our grandparents continue down and to ensure that that legacy is maintained? I want to let everyone know that July 12th, we're having our Estate Planning 101, where we go over all things related to the fundamentals and foundations of estate planning. You can register on our website at lanhamlaw.com. Go to the free workshops tab and just register there. The Zoom has been working out wonderfully. If you'd like to attend virtually, please sign up there for the Zoom link, and we start those at 6 o'clock. It lasts a little bit under an hour, and we also give time for Q&A for you to address the attorneys, either myself or Victoria, for some things that you have. July the 21st, we're really excited. We have our first workshop on all things related to the probate administration process and trust administration. So, maybe you have your estate planning done. You've named your son or daughter or a third-party professional or a friend as the trustee for your trust agreement. Or you want your personal representative or executor to gain some knowledge on how they're going to do their jobs. That's one of the most important decisions when selecting those fiduciaries in the planning process. And so this workshop on July 21st, we're really going to dive into all things related to trust administration. Again, you can register on our website. Give us a call if you'd like to come in person or if you have any further questions. And stay tuned next week. We're going to be reviewing wills, what you can do with a will, and what the difference is between a will and a trust. So stay tuned.